Today we're going to be doing something totally different. That's up next. Hello everyone, this is Dwayne.
And Lori.
And this is Edge of Nowhere Farm. You guys know, if you've been following us for any period of time, that we focus a lot on the farm and what's going on around the farm. Now that we have a lot of our fruit trees producing, we have some more unusual fruits that we're growing and sometimes trying for the first time. So what we wanted to do today is share one of those unique fruits that has been a challenge for us from a taste standpoint. So if you guys are a fan of our live streams, you might have watched our live stream from this month. It's August of 2022. And we tried our white Peruvian guava for the first time. You eat the skin and everything.
Okay. Okay, what's our next question?
I gotta give this another shot.
Is it okay to water plants and citrus with water from the washing machine?
Oh. I don't know about this one, you guys.
I may freeze them and do them in smoothies.
I think so.
Maybe that'll be better.
I think so. Sorry, guys. That didn't go as planned.
That was horrible.
Oops.
If anybody likes white guavas, I'm sorry.
We're gonna cut that out of the final version. Oh wait, this is live. Okay, yeah, those are gonna definitely be smoothie fruits. I hope the pink ones are better.
My goodness, that's horrible.
I think that tasted like flowers and feet. We weren't exactly ready for that taste. Now, it's changed a bit, right?
I think the biggest thing is that I was expecting something totally different. And then when I tasted it, it was not what I was expecting. And so it is kind of more of an acquired taste and it's getting better. You know, I put in smoothies every morning and I'm getting used to it now.
And you guys have given us some great suggestions as far as what we can do to make that a little more palatable.
Yeah.
And some cooking dishes. So for now, we're sticking with smoothies, but we're not giving up on that fruit. One of you guys out there that's a good friend of ours, Shani, thank you for sharing. She has several different guavas that she's growing at her house. Now, she's out east. Is she in Scottsdale? Mm-hmm. So she's out in Scottsdale, and she's having some success with these fruits that she shared with us today. And she wanted to make sure that we did a taste test and give our honest opinion, which is why we're doing this format today. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at our first fruit. I'm using a golf ball to give you an idea of the size of these fruits. I figure that's a standard size, so it will give you a good idea of how big the fruit is and you can kind of judge for yourself. So this first one, I don't know how to pronounce the name. I'm assuming it's Zali, sounds like that. But one that we have not tried yet. In fact, none of these have we tried.
Nope.
So we're gonna go ahead and give this one a shot. Looks like it's fully ripe.
Yeah, it's a little soft.
A little soft. We've had it in the fridge for about a week. Let's get an idea of the smell.
It's like the same smell, just not as strong, I think.
I would say the same. Very similar smell. So we're just gonna go ahead and cut it in half. Looks like a pretty typical guava. We're just gonna try half. We're gonna hang on to that other half for now. A lot of you guys suggested that we don't cut out the middle, so we're gonna go ahead and leave that. We wanna see what it tastes like with the seeds and everything else. So I'm gonna give that to you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start at the blossom end, which is down here. Usually that's a little bit sweeter.
What? It has a similar taste to the white, not as strong.
Yeah, it's not as sweet, I would say.
No, it's not.
The seeds are not as big and crunchy on this one. But yeah, I wouldn't say that this is as sweet, and it's fully ripe.
Yeah,
so
it's probably way over ripe because it's pretty soft.
Yeah, but pretty good. Benjamin guava, so back again, much larger, probably the size of 2 golf balls. This is a big one. This is the biggest one that we have today, I think, isn't it?
She has, her notes were huge fruits.
And I would agree. That's a big, big guava. Get an idea of the smell?
I don't smell anything.
I don't eat, okay, so it's not just me. I thought maybe I just couldn't smell it. Cut it in half, get an idea of what it looks like. This one's a little more firm than that last one, than that Zali one was. I didn't really taste the seeds at all. Did you?
I don't know if I got any.
I might not have, it's a big fruit.
I like the texture better on this one, probably because it's not as ripe as the other one. But it almost has more of like a fruity type flavor, just very mild.
Right, I would agree with you there. So really, really super mild fruity flavor. Strawberry? Are you getting like a little bit of strawberry in that? Like if it was like an under-ripe strawberry, so not super tart or sweet. Maybe even almost a strawberry aftertaste. So, but not bad.
This one is the Ruby Supreme.
Ruby Supreme. The notes from Ashani are that this is a Ruby Supreme guava, but she's not 100% sure that it's accurate. You can see size-wise, it's about exactly the same size as a golf ball. Cut off this little bit of blossom end here. Ooh, look at that, it's pretty.
Ooh.
I like the color.
Good coloring.
You smell anything? Yeah, it has almost no smell. Let's go ahead and cut it in half. Give you guys an idea of what that's gonna look like. Kind of reminds me a little bit of a watermelon. There's a lot more seeds.
It looks like a bigger area, yeah.
Yeah, bigger area, so a lot more seeds as far as the actual size of the fruit.
Definitely a lot more fruity flavor.
Yeah, a lot more fruity. It's tart, definitely some tart.
That is almost more like a strawberry flavor.
That is definitely more like a strawberry. And the seeds are not bad. They're a little crunchy, but it's not bad.
I like this one so far the best out of any of them.
All right, so the next one we have up for you guys is a Red Malaysian. We actually had several people on the comment section on the white Peruvian guava suggest this particular
Oh, really?
one. Yeah, I like it. It's nice and round, a little bigger than a golf ball here. And I'm assuming because of the name that it's gonna be red. Check this out. Ooh,
Oh my goodness.
Look at that. Red is an understatement. That's almost purple.
I know.
Look at that.
And it's interesting, the color, you know, the outside color too.
Yes, it has.
So dark.
It's definitely darker. So that one has more of that floral smell. Beautiful fruit. Cut this in half. Ooh, the seeds are tough. So you guys get an idea what that looks like. Beautiful looking fruit.
Yeah, that's cool looking.
Yeah, that almost reminds me of a purple sweet potato on the inside. Very similar. You can really see the seeds on this one. Oh, goodness gracious. We don't have anywhere to put this.
Okay, so I don't think it's the actual fruit. I think it's this middle part, like this white, like there's a little bit of white here on the middle part. I think it's that. It's really bitter.
Okay,
Here, I'm gonna cut that part out and see.
I think what I'm gonna do is not get the skin either. Nope. Nope. No. Okay. So a lot firmer, which makes me wonder if it's not completely ripe, to be fair.
It might not be. Yeah.
So it may not be completely ripe, but the flesh is a lot firmer. I can tell you, it's very bitter. So
Yeah.
I really don't taste any sweet at all. I'm mainly just getting bitter.
What is it? Her notes?
Summer fruits are falling off early due to heat. Oh, falling off early due to heat. So there you go. So she even told us. So they're falling off a little bit early because of the heat.
Beautiful tree and flowers.
Yep. So those are Shani's notes as far as the tree. Sounds like heat might be an issue, which is what we have here in Arizona, which would make a lot of sense because it didn't taste right.
Yeah.
And so, you know, you get, like apples even have a lot of tart and some bitterness to them before they're ripe. So that happens with an unripe fruit. All right, next up is the Mexican cream guava. Now, I'm not so sure about ripeness on these either, to be honest with you. Her notes on here are that these are probably not completely ripe, should be more yellow on the outside. It appears that way even. So I'm thinking we may run into the same thing, so let's see. do still get some of that guava kind of floral smell. So that'll give you an idea what it looks like on the inside. You can see the seeds themselves take up a lot of the space on this particular fruit. No.
It's not that bad. There's a lot of seeds.
Okay, now you and I normally have the same taste.
I know,
I'm
but
not
it's
so sure about
it's
that.
not bitter.
I'm gonna eat around the seeds. Okay, it's not bitter, but I mean, we've had a lot of guavas here today. I would think that I would build up a tolerance to the guava.
But it almost has kind of like almost like a pineapple-y taste. Like that tangy.
Okay, yeah, I do get that. So there is more of a tang to that one. Maybe you're right about the middle. Because actually eating around the outside of it, it's much better. So maybe the opposite, you don't eat the middle part of this one.
I don't know.
I don't know, if it's a small fruit, it's kind of hard to get around that.
Yeah, the seeds are really hard.
Yeah, the seeds are hard, and they take up a big percentage of the fruit. What we didn't have today is we didn't have our pink guava. So
No,
they're
not quite there.
not quite ripe on the tree, right? So we had one that fell off into my hand when I was checking it. Wasn't quite ripe, but we tried that yesterday, didn't get it on camera. It wasn't bad. And it wasn't quite there as far as ripeness, but it was actually pretty good. So I'm looking forward to that one, and the white Peruvians are growing on us. But out of the 5 varieties that we had here today, what was your favorite?
The Ruby Supreme.
Ruby Supreme. That one was pretty good. I was happy with the Benjamin guava. I liked that one because of the amount of fruit in here,
Yeah.
especially the amount of fruit as compared to the seeds. So if you're doing any type of dish like smoothies or things like that, that would really be the right one to grow in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna get a lot of the flesh. As far as flavor, I agree. This Ruby Supreme was probably the best tasting. What was nice is to have that combination of tart and sweet in my opinion. It was pretty good. And even though the seeds are pretty predominant in the fruit, I think maybe because of the tart and the sweet, so the taste of the fruit, it didn't get in the way of it.
Yeah, I didn't think they were as like hard, crunchy as some of them.
Yeah. So of course, for us here in Arizona, guava can be done. So we have Ashani. Thank you again for these. It was
Thanks,
a cool,
Ashani.
very cool to have this taste test. And thanks to you, we actually had several varieties to try. Ashani is having success in Scottsdale, so that's inside the city. I think for those of you who are in the city, a little bit warmer than we are here out in the sticks, it'd be a little bit easier for you to grow guava. You can see it's being done here in Arizona. If you're a fan of guava, I say go for it. We wanted to give you guys an idea of different varieties that you might be able to try, at least our opinion on what a guava tastes like. Now you know what they say about opinions. There's that. So just want to thank you guys for joining us today. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. Now what you're seeing today is nothing like what we normally have. Normally we're a farming channel. It's all about establishing and running a farm here in the Arizona desert. Fruit trees is one of our favorite things to do. We wanted to share this with you guys today, but would love to see you on a regular basis if you're not a subscriber. Any questions or comments, please leave those in the comment sections down below, and would love to get your guys' opinions and suggestions on other types of varieties of guava that we might be able to try or that you find is your favorite. Our Amazon shop, I'll leave a link down in the description. That is a free, painless way to help support the channel here. If you start with that link, it doesn't matter what you buy, you help to support us here. So just want to thank you for joining us today and remind you, if we can farm on the edge of nowhere,
So can you.
Ow, me. So you know what you need to do. Oh, try it again. You gotta kiss my neck. My neck. Boom! Works every time.
My goodness.
I'm thinking the seeds are gonna be a little tougher on this. Let's see. Oh, goodness gracious. We don't have anywhere to put those. Hold on a second.
It's okay, I swallowed it.
Did you really?
I did.
I'm under our camera. Here, you want mine?
No, that's good.
Oh, why not? I thought you said it tasted really good.
I think they taste really good. Because it wasn't that bad.
Not that bad. So just want to thank you for joining us today. If